Hello everyone, this is Writer Fiction here, and today I wanted to do a quick little news update. Not to be that long, like a couple of minutes maybe. I'm hoping. Hoping to get too many tangents. ADHD and all that kind of comes with the territory. I think now even the pauses too. That kind of comes with the territory. But anyway, so as you can see on the screen, you see the first little part of Project Cupid. I still want to do that yet. So make it for a thing. I'm gonna do those. Make a minor change in the first scene, and then everything else I'm gonna make the copy paste it under the other like part of this thing. The Project Cupid thing. What I would do though is that what am I thinking of? Oh yeah, that everything after the first scene I'm gonna completely redo and kind of do it differently. Because I was thinking about it. I do like the idea of I made the the third scene. The scene where he's at the library. But maybe he doesn't confront the person. I think maybe he finds out the potion, and he finds out like how long the potion lasts for, and he steals the potion to make himself younger. Because he figures that. Because maybe he knows that this girl he likes is like a daycare kind of babysitting service, and he wants to pretend to be one of the kids to kind of maybe make this guy, the Clem guy, if you remember the thing, make him be like seen as a horrible person. So you can go, hey, there is that one guy. I heard that he likes it. He would never do this. And then it would be like oh yeah, kind of like, oh yeah, I should totally date that guy instead of that guy technically the main character, but she doesn't know it. Yeah, you would know it. And then what's that again? Oh yeah, then when he comes back to normal, he can be like, hey, so you can see her be like, oh, I can't believe my boyfriend. Oh man, I can't believe it. How could he be so mean? And then, hey, I'm here for you, and blah blah blah, yada, that kind of stuff. Of course, I'm kind of like leaving a lot of key details. Even kind of know what I want it to end. I don't want to say how I was going to end because that would be a spoiler. And sure, like me reading a script online, it might be kind of like a spoiler alert, kind of thing. But I figured that it'd be kind of fun to do. And speaking of scripts, there's this one right here. This is a script that I fully written out. I got to make some tweaks and changes throughout the scenes. Like I actually have the main character beginning of the story kind of sort of steal a car and drive it into a lake, a little pond thing. There's a reason why he did it for. It's not like he just did it just for a joyride. There's a legitimate reason for it. But I had him at the age of 7 years old. And I was talking to someone before, and they were like, you know what? Why don't you should make it be older? So I'm going to change the age to 10 to 12 years old, Just a little bit older, And also I'm going to change the story of Distracted to something. So I made it Distracted, actually, now I think about it, but I'm going to have like a subtitle. So you know what it's about. And of course, I also did other stories too. Some I'm still working on. Some I have. I think a lot of it to get back to. One of it's almost done. I'll show you what it's called, and I think you always press this. This I've been working for years now. This is like I don't know, like 10, 20 years maybe. It's called Dinosaurian Companions. And basically, what I asked the question was like, what if dinosaurs never fully went extinct? And like, what if they were something were domesticated and turned to like pets? Like you have birds, which technically are dinosaurs, right? Like what were the 9 avian dinosaurs? Like, what if they continue to evolve, kind of thing? It's funny that one, a couple other stories I wanted to get to down to chapter 100, but the more and more I write it, the less and less I think that 100 is a feasible goal. I think that would basically make you feel too tired. If you're watching movies, and a sequel comes out, like, oh, let's watch the sequel. And another one comes out, another one comes out, and you're like, oh my god, when the sequel's gonna end? When are they gonna end? It's like that, so I don't want to wear myself out or wear the viewers out. Oh yeah. This one is, yes, once again, I'm doing this all off the cuff, just so I don't have a script on me at all. And anyway, so with the Dinosaur and Companions thing, too, it's not going to be what was it, not going to be like a sci-fi story. It's not going to be were there actually other dinosaurs as they were millions of years ago. There's major changes to them, of course. It's more like natural evolution with dinosaurs, right? Meets up with like those shows like Stand By Me as example, or even maybe the Goonies. Any of those shows like where the group of kids get together for like a common goal and they go on this big adventure, that kind of thing. That's basically it. It's basically kids in the dino patch going on different adventures, but they're not like dinosaurs as you might know from the museum. More like if you give them if nature would have let them evolve, kind of thing. And then there's another story I've been working on. It's called Tiny Hat Academia. So then I'm like, this is part of another whole group of series of stories that I kind of came up with an idea for. It was after the big craze of, well, I guess it's now still ongoing, the specialty school, or the Academy of Adventure, or as Red from Older Sarcastic Productions once said, the super school, right? Well, like people would go to the school, like School of Wizards, School of Ninjas, School of whatever, it's like everyone wants to go to that school. That's a big thing, it's like either if character finds out that he's special and he gets to go to that school, or he dreams of going to school but he's not really that great at it, or he ends up at that school, and they're like, oh no, it's like he accidentally ended up at the school of evil monster things. So with that, my had a little no, got a little distracted. Anyway, so I was like, oh no, I want to go for this monster thing. It's like, oh no, he has to pretend to be a monster when it's not. Oh no, that kind of stuff, But I was like, what if you don't want to go to specialty? A lot of the specialty school is supposed to be kind of cool and fun. And like, what if you don't want to go to specialty? What if nobody wants to go to school, right? Like you have all these students going to school and maybe they don't they get used to it, right? Like hey man, like this is okay. I guess it's kind of cool, Like they're not like initially like woohoo, And I thought about what does an event that for those people, or some event happened, a big event thing happened. Were those older than 15 don't have to worry about it anymore because they're older than 15. Those who are 15, they have a 50-50 chance of going to this event. and then those younger, they actually have to worry about turning 15 because it might happen to them, it might not. That's kind of like that's all I'm gonna tell about. But seeing that if like the stories that I like to write, I mean, if you've seen my videos on Project Cupid, you can kind of guess like what direction is kind of not going in that direction specifically, but in a similar direction. You'll go, I think I know what happens to people who have to go to the school. Like what happened to them before they end up having to go to that school. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, so I have that story. Yeah, it's like basically, but now this one, I'll go back to this one first. I want to talk about this one again. My distracted, so what I really want to do, honestly, is I kind of want to get it to be ready. I want this one to be on Netflix. I do like if I could, like I would love to see like Project Cupid. I would see that in the theaters. Put it in the theaters and make it ooh so cool This one, Distracted, I want to see it on Netflix. I do. I think that we kind of need to be able to have people to watch like on Netflix. I do know there's also like Hulu or Paramount Plus and Max, but when I look at all the shows and movies on Netflix versus Hulu or Paramount Plus, and even I guess Max, I guess had a couple good ones, but they got rid of them. Like there's that one show, I can't remember what it was called, but it was done with the Amazing World of Gumball guy. What's his name? Pendleton Ward, I think it was. Was that him? Or was I thinking of somebody else? Wait, Pendleton Ward did. No, wait, did he? I can't remember now. I know I could look it up, but right now I'm just too lazy to do it right now. Too like, I don't really want to, And I don't have the editing material, editing software, the mind divide editing software to really do that really cool stuff, So there's that, but that's okay, But anyways, he did that the one show I think where the little boy gets sent with his mother to like a space station and they could live on this space station. He talks to a brontosaurus that's also taken from Earth millions of years ago. So it's like being a talk and they go like these weird adventures. They go and this like plot thing, But then it's kind of ended there. And a neat little song that goes, I'm not from Earth, I'm not from, never even seen it, never even been it, because we're not from Earth, then the little boy waves his hand and goes, we are, and it's supposed to be like them, and I think it's really kind of cute, but then they got rid of that thing, And then of course they had Infinity Train, which was a great series, I love it, especially love that pilot episode. Actually, a lot of these animations that I see are really, really good. Like, I might have to do, like, a short with the distracted characters in it, and just kind of maybe just do a scene from it, just put it on YouTube. I'm not the best animator at all, let alone the best drawer, so don't let me worry about the drawing thing, it's more like the animation, the fluidity animation. I think so long as I can get people to feel for the characters, be fine, Sorry. But anyway, so, I won't think of. Oh, yeah. I'd like to put on Netflix a lot of shows on there that I like. Shows, movies that I love from Netflix, and I think, like, really good, like, if I post it for like, Netflix, I could get really good, I hope I get really good talent on there, like, especially say, hey, can you make this in a movie, I might have to give up so much reign of control Oh, so long as some things I could say are non-negotiable, those things are right there. Anyways, though, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out my Patreon. Thank you, and I hope it's a lot. Goodbye. Yay! And the sound of an awkward silence.